How's it going? And welcome back to our Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube. Today we are playing a discard combo deck with the focal point of its namesake, and that is Hela. 6 mana, 6 power card that says on reveal, play all of the cards you discarded from your hand to random locations. Now, the thing that makes Hela a card that takes a little bit of work to enable is the fact that a lot of the things that discard cards in Marvel Snap discard them at randomly. So take a card like Hellcow, for example, is on reveal, discard 2 cards. It doesn't specify any conditions for this, so it's always at random when that's the case. Or we have something like Lady Sif here, who discards explicitly our highest cost card, and since Hela costs 6 mana, this means if Hela is in your hand, she has a chance to get discarded even if you have other 6 cost cards. So how do we work around this limitation? The primary enabler for our deck is Invisible Woman here, who says ongoing cards you play here are not revealed till the game ends. So our kind of ideal setup involves playing Invisible Woman out and then playing cards like Lady Sif and Hellcow into the location after her, and then eventually deploying Hela as the last card, so you're able to kind of set up your discard cards, followed by Hela immediately to discard the remaining cards in your hand at the end of the game, so Hela can bring all of them directly into play. Now, you're not always going to have Invisible Woman, so our third key card in this deck that helps add a little bit of consistency is Sarah here. So Sarah says ongoing cards in your hand cost 1 less to a minimum of 1. So she makes it so if we play Sarah on turn 5, on turn 6, we can play Hellcow followed by Hela for just 6 mana to get 2 cards from our hand reanimated into play. Another key card that you can play the deck without but does add a touch of consistency well is Magic, just powerful card in general, but most importantly, she gives us a 7th turn to draw an extra card from our deck, giving us 1 extra shot to draw the card our deck is named after that we really need to function. The rest of the deck is kind of some big bombs that we want to discard to bring back in Magneto, Giganto, and Infinite. These are all replacement level cards. If you don't have these specific 6-drops, you can play any other 6-drops that tickle your fancy to cheat them into play. We also have Wong here, who kind of serve as an enabler for our discard cards. One thing that Wong does that's kind of cute when we set him up with Invisible Woman is if you go Invisible Woman into Wong, into Hellcow, into Hela, your Hellcow and Hela will both trigger twice. So your Hellcow could discard a card that discards, who then flips up with Hela, and then discards something, and then Hela triggers again to bring even more things into play. At any rate, I've got some match highlights here that I think do a good job of showcasing this deck when it functions, but I've also got one showcasing it when the RNG doesn't quite break in your favor. I definitely think this is one of the more high variance decks in Snap, both because Hela deploys randomly and because we need to draw our key card, but I also think Snap's core gameplay with the cube mechanic kind of lends itself to making higher variance decks playable. It's important that you snap early in matchups where it looks like all of your cards are coming together and you're going to be ahead, and then you just retreat for 1 cube of the matches where you can't kind of find your combo setup. At any rate, I hope you enjoy, and be sure to check back in again tomorrow for the next deck in our starter series of just pull 1 and pull 2 cards. Morbius into Clintar. I guess maybe we play him here because I don't want to set up my Helipath in the center. Our opponent's a little bit of a coward shit. I've been talking about not wanting to do this into Baxter Building, but I don't really have another great location to do it into, so I think we're doing it here. Our opponent was not scared with their collector. All right, well, Sarah left, and then we're hoping to draw Hellcow for next turn, so we can go Hellcow Hela here. 1 in 4 to draw Hell Cow. I'll stay in for one more cube for a 1 in 4. Magic would be an all-right draw as well. That's true. Magic would give us a redraw, so we're 50% to be happy. Ooh, double Nakia off of Wong is pretty good. Alright, so last card. Wait, what? Okay. I was saying there's gotta be a swarm up there somewhere, right? Alright, sick. RN Jesus, take the wheel, please. Sarah has felt really clutch in this deck. I've liked her a lot. Getting to set up the Hell Cow Hela both on turn 6 has been good in a lot of spots. Wait, did they just not play the swarms? Did they think I was magicking them? They played themselves, chat. They thought I was magicking them and they didn't play their free swarms out. Get leveled, friend. Look at the lads. Look at the lads, chat. They're all here. The gang's all here. She's such a powerful card, chat. She's just so unreasonably good. Best card in the game. Magic. I think I just Lady Sif here and take the Giganto discard while we don't have Hela in hand. I think I'm gonna run that back, honestly. Just keep chipping through the old hand while honestly maybe we just Hell Cow here. Just like plan to draw Hela at some point. It's gonna be a little sad if we hit our Morbius, but aside from hitting Morbius, I feel pretty good about this Hell Cow. Pretty content to discard anything else here. Sick. Not my Hela, thank you. Actually, let's do this. So this way I discard and then get a Morbius clone in my hand. You want to snap here, actually. Feeling pretty good, because we'll have discarded, what? 5 cards at this point, so it's definitely Morbin time. Even if they like Yondu my Hela at this point, I think we can win. Still not my Hela yet.
Clear for takeoff.
Wait, there's only 1 card in my deck. Oh, but they're gonna discard it, right? They're gonna Yondu me again. If they don't Yondu me, even if they Yondu me, we might win anyways. If they do, we might win, and if they don't, we definitely win. You want to pass an Infinite? Nah, it's the same amount of power, Chet. I guess passing to Infinite lets me decide to put the power somewhere else. No, this is gonna be 14. It's still it's 20 across 2 cards. This is better against Shang-Chi, technically. There's a lot of very angry cows, you're not wrong. And that's, you know, if they decide they can't fit the Yondu in on curve here, I get to draw Hela next turn, like. This has more upside, this play has more upside if they can't fit Yondu in. Bam. I fit Yondu in. But it's fine. Because we're going to 30 here. And none of these get bigger. Weird game. Weird game. This was yet another game where Hela was literally the bottom card of our deck. So again, folks, for the people saying, well, why not wait to play these? In the event they don't play Yondu on 5, I could play Hela on 6. So playing these on 5 and gambling that 20 is big enough to win here means that if I hit the Hela on 6, I get to play her and definitely slam dunk the game. So there's upside to playing these out. Yeah, sweet game. Cloning Vats makes some really interesting. This and Sinister London make for some of the most dynamic, different gameplay with decks. It's a ton of fun. All right, we have Hellcow plus Hela. So we're looking for Invisible Woman or Sarah as enablers for these. Just asking for that to happen, chat.
Opponent snapped.
I don't know, lady, sip here and take the 1 and 3 to miss. Okay. Sweet. Waiting on a Sarah. So Hela's at least getting us a Magneto. Just vibing for now. This might be a Swordmaster hope to win the 3 out of 4 next turn. We won the 1 out of 3, chat. I'm feeling bold. The Swordmaster means we just have to win a 3 out of 4. It's even more likely than the one we already won. And Storm into the negative zone actually kind of incentivizes me to Swordmaster there. Do you believe in magic, chat? Do you believe in magic? So we could magic to get an extra turn at the Sarah to pair with the Hellcow. I think magic means we just pass. Bucky into the flooded zone? Really? Okay, sweet. And now we just Sarah into Hellcow Hela, right? We beat the Destroyer, right? Because this is 12-17 here. And then whatever these do are going to go to the right. And they'll have like a 6. So they need to beat 17 in this path.
Oh, snap.
And we're going to win, right? Oh, man. Thank you for the 10-month resub. I wouldn't be able to be here without folks like you. Thanks for keeping me around. Oh, if they play Destroyer here, we even win by a lot, right? Because the monster gets destroyed? Alright, sick. Got it here. This is why I think Sarah adds a lot of consistency to this deck. Being able to Hell Cow Hela on turn 6 is pretty important, I think, for the games where you don't have Invisible Woman. Sarah and Invisible Woman are kind of the enablers. Your deck will be, you can win games without her, but you'll be less consistent in a deck that's already kind of inconsistent. Hey, Fell Fusion, thanks for the brand new Prime support. Really appreciate that. Wouldn't be able to be without folks like you. Thanks for keeping me around. Good afternoon. Oh, that's kind of fun. So we can go Invisible Woman into Hell Cow here. God. There's no room for anybody, chat. Hey, Koi, thank you for the sub gift. Really appreciate the support. Afternoon. They discarded a death. I got a Ghost Rider coming up here.
I am Iron Man.
So to try and win these other two locations. So Hela plus Hell Cow in the middle is a total of 15 here, which may or may not be enough. I guess if Infinite ends up left, we could be okay here. Magic's actually felt kind of awkward in this list because we don't get to control what we flip when. Like, Magic's good when you decide if you want an extra turn. And we don't, like, a lot of these games it's been like, okay, there's a 7th turn now. And we're not picking when we want it versus when we don't. Like, Magic being resurrected here is actually kind of bad for us, right? So now, oh wait, this is fine. It's fine in this instance because it's after the end of the game. Okay, that's kind of cute. So I guess when we Invisible Woman the Hela, it's actually fine. So maybe that is okay. Maybe she is okay. Because it's nice when we want to play her because she gives us an extra turn to draw a Hela that we obviously need to draw. Yeah, I lied. I'm happy with it. Thinking about this interaction, how Limbo after the game ends with Invisible Woman doesn't work. This is fine. Invisible Woman into Hell Cow.
Oh, snap.
Hela in the opener, that's a snap. I think it's really important when you're playing a higher variance deck like this to snap on turn 1s when you have your setup, so you could try and farm extra cubes in the games that are good for you to farm extra cubes in. I think I actually don't want to Hela into the Baxter building because my path with Hela is generally my lower power path, and I want to have the chance to be winning Baxter building. So we can Hell Cow into Sif into Hela here, and the Invisible Woman keeps them all under wraps, which is nice. They're twice as invisible now. They're extra invisible, chat. It's a nice pickup. Play Sarah out here just to get the extra 2 on her. Sarah could give -2 in the Citadel if it wasn't for the fact that she'd be invisible. But yes, normally if you could put Sarah in the Citadel, she'll give -2 to your cards. But also remember, she limits what you can do to 1.
All systems go.
Okay, sick. And now I get to have everything, right? Because Hell Cow discards 2, this discards 1. RN Jesus, take the wheel. I need an Infinite to go left. Actually, we just need Giganto or Infinite to go left, right? Because Morbius is going to have 6 power here. So we need these 2 to split up. We need 1 to go left and 1 to go right. Alright, it's Morbid time, chat. Invisible Woman says, these are my friends. And again, because this is being revealed at the end of the game, Limbo being created will not add a turn. Because they're technically happening after the game has ended. Alright, 50-50, 50-50, hit me, dealer. No! Chat, the lads went in the wrong direction. The lads went in the wrong direction. We needed one of the lads to end up in limbo. We needed 1 lad in limbo and then one of any of the 3 here. If Magic went here and both the lads went here, we won. Hey, thanks for being one of the awesome folks that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, if you want to see more stuff like this here, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm absolutely loving all things Marvel Snap, and I'd love to do more of this, and your support makes that possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back again real soon for more Snap content here on YouTube.